Wait, what? Did what?
Where we last left off. The party, after hearing a scream, all quickly made their way to the, origin of it, to find an elven woman lying dead on one of the traps. Around her neck, over her half plate armor, was a glowing blue symbol of a crescent moon and a harp. After a brief funeral and paying of respects, the party just about to move on, when Spencer, or should I say Zuranak,
No, you shouldn't.
was hit with some form of arrow. And this strange black lines growing across the wound. After this, after searching around, finding nothing, Emily, taking off in one particular direction, coming to a clearing in the forest, seeing a cloaked figure darting from tree to tree. A successful eldritch blast from Cyril caught the attention of this foe, and a battle started. In this battle, many blows were shared, many wounds dealt, but at the end, one of the party didn't make it out. One of the people who had been there from the start, for however a short time it may have been. Kip fell in battle. His final words, simply apologizing. After dispatching this foe, an orc, of which you did not know the name, finding but 25 gold and a broken short sword and a strange pendant of two snakes coiling around themselves and coiling around a gem. Kip was made a coffin and laid to rest inside it. And most of the party going to sleep, bar one. And that is where we last left off.
Who wasn't sleeping?
Cyril.
Interesting.
Do we all get a long rest?
Yeah, have we had long rest?
Yes.
Well, you leveled up. So
Well,
level
not
up and
yet,
lose a long
technically.
rest.
You have not yet taken a long rest, but you will have.
So I can't hit the button.
Yeah, technically you haven't yet because I'm
Technically you
still
haven't,
awake
'cause this is
and there's something
technically in
that's
the past.
happening.
Cyril,
Come on, let's roll.
Yes.
what do you do?
So,
You're leaning against the box that the dragon has made its home. You hear it breathing lightly and inside. You hear the shuffling of coins as the dragon making itself more comfortable.
after a while, and I think the rest of the people that are asleep now, I'll get up and go to what did we do with Kip after he
Fronia made him a casket, a carved wood casket with inlays of dragons. One breathing fire, one holding a dagger, one lots of different elegantly carved materials and different inlays with the words in Draconic Kip inside.
I try and quietly open the lid and take his book.
Okay, roll me a stealth check and a sleight of hand check, and what are all of your passive perceptions?
10, but question DM. Emily's not sleeping, so.
Emily is also more on alert for enemies.
Well, she's just immune to exhaustion, so she's just like there.
Yeah, Emily
always.
is there, but Cyril's friendly.
Does she roll? Like, I don't know.
No, she doesn't need to roll. She notices it.
Okay.
Unless he gets really high on his stealth roll above her
Mhm.
thingy. Considering she's not exactly on the lookout for Cyril's.
Yeah, she's not.
I would
Her
not.
passive is 14.
Yeah. What'd you get for the stealth and sleight of hand? Sleight of hand just to make
Okay.
not as much noise. It's not like he's gonna stop you.
Stealth is 15,
Mhm.
and sleight of hand is 14.
Okay.
So.
What are all of your passive perceptions? Frony's 14.
Emily.
Oh, Emily's
But
14.
don't-
Yours is 10.
Isn't that lower when you're asleep, surely?
Oh no, most definitely. This is
Yeah, okay.
just even like, if it's above by a significant margin, you might wake up,
Hmm.
and even then it will be a
Well-
roll.
Naturalis is,
No, Naturalis
18.
is 3 more.
Yeah. So.
and he only has to trance.
Yeah. Naturalis.
Yeah, but I
go.
did do it like right after people went to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, who was taking watch? Was someone taking watch?
I'd assume that is Cyril's excuse for being awake,
Yeah, I guess it would be. wouldn't
and I
it?
doubt they'd
Yeah.
actually have had the discussion considering the general mood of the party. But anyway, Naturalis, go ahead and give me a wisdom check
Great wisdom.
or a perception check, either or. Just give me a d20. Roll a fucking d20. Just a flat d20.
Black roll.
He said 11 extremely quietly.
Okay.
11.
All right, you having a peaceful trance. So I suppose meditation, really, but yeah. Cyril, as you flipping up the satchel, seeing quite a few things inside. You see this vial of black liquid. You see this strange cloth wrapped around something glowing. You see a dim blue glow coming out of part of the cloth, and you see the book. Getting a closer look, the base color of the book is purple with this golden trimming to it. This and in the center, this ruby-colored crystal inlaid into the book itself. There's no words on it necessarily, but there are these runes around the side that you can't make out on the edges of the book.
I said, wait, where is the book? Is it?
It's currently
his
in the
hands, or-
currently in the satchel.
Okay, in his satchel.
Mm-hmm.
I take it out and then I go and I'm assuming there'll probably be some flowers somewhere around here, right?
Yeah.
I pick some flowers and put them like. Wait, is he holding anything in his hands at the moment?
No.
Okay, I pick some flowers and put them in his hands.
Okay. As you pick up the book, I want you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god damn it, has to be wisdom. Oh, that's actually not awful. I rolled a 15, so that's
Okay.
an 11.
Okay.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
We're
Okay.
gonna love it.
As you pick up this book, you feel the energy of, well, all of the magical energy you have. This crackling eldritch energy that is often around you, reacting with this book. There's something pushing back.
I whispered to my sword. Oh, you don't like this then?
There's no response.
You cheating on me?
I saw you with another deity. No, no. Can you please say in Cyril's voice? What would it be? What would it be?
It's not what you think.
No.
I'm
What is it?
tentacle.
Can you say how are you? Can you say how are you?
How are you?
Fine. I just think it's funny that no. Alright,
Don't be like that.
Someone's jealous.
Anyway. There is no response to your question.
Okay. I close the casket lid and.
Okay.
I
Do you take
walk
anything
off
other than the
into
book?
No. I mean, I'm still wearing my clothes and my circlet. So. Yeah, and then I head off towards the town. Well, I go over to the dragon and tell it to stay where it is, and then head off towards Waterdeep.
Yeah, as you tell the dragon to stay put, the runes on it glow again and die down slightly.
And then and then on my way to Waterdeep, I'm looking through Kip's book.
Okay.
And
As
when
you open the first page, at first it's blank, but as you look harder, you see burning into the page letters in. Let me make sure it's which.
Probably draconic.
I think it was an abyssal.
You
wasn't it?
see letters forming in abyssal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
What-
reading these first, it just says, "Who are you?"
I say I'm guessing I've already gone into the forest a bit now.
Yeah,
by now.
you're a decent bit into the forest.
I say I'm Cyril.
You see as you're holding the book, the pages, they start flicking round, sort of going from part into the book to another part into the book. And all it says is comes up with your name and says, derived from the name Kyrillos, meaning lordly.
I say I look, I like turn some of the, I start looking through the book again, see what happens. Like
You
just, like,
see
looking at
the
other
same
pages.
pages as you saw when you first opened the book.
Okay.
But now, as you look at this page, it morphs again and says, "Why do you have me?"
Say Kip's dad.
The letters once again form themselves, and What that it simply says is, oh, I was somewhat aware of this.
Is that all then? Is that all you have to say?
Damn. Okay.
The book, again, the pages turn, now a longer stretch of text simply saying, "You are not foolish enough to simply believe me a book, are you?"
No, I know you're kind.
No. You just see, as you see, this strange glow on the book. Sort of as if the pages are opening again. As if the pages are another book. As this opens, another one opens, another one, until your eyes are filled with this bright light. And all of a sudden, you're somewhere else. Somewhere strange. This large, expansive library. This strange place. Immediately, your circlet crackling with eldritch energy. Just different, like, crackling with eldritch energy, your circlet and everything around you begins to be struck by this red lightning-esque energy. What do you do?
I shout. Show yourself!
Tough gun.
And as you say that, this glowing form in the air begins to manifest, but before it does, this strange, amorphous thing practically emerges from you, as through your back an agonizing pain splits out, as it feels like something is crawling out of you. After a brief minute of pain, you see over you is this strange crackling creature of red energy that immediately, looking down, grabbing onto you, and you're once again your vision fills and you're back in the forest. The book now a good 15 feet away from you, smoking.
I pull out my sword and I say, what have you done?
You are mine.
Did you actually hear that, or did it cut out?
I think I heard that, maybe. But
It said, "You are
that's
mine."
something else. Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah.
I say, hey, I just repeat again, what did you do?
That thing is but a lesser entity.
Well,
And
it's you helping me, yeah?
if I were you, if you are in any way grateful for the things that I have given you,
given me nothing.
No? What about that pitiful, pitiful child that you were? Think about the things you can do now. I have given you nothing, you ungrateful child!
You've only taken from me. You took my parents. Taken friends.
You creatures put so much in your such material possessions. I will never understand the ceaseless arrogance that comes with these things. Do you think yourself immortal?
I just stay silent.
Do you believe that you are above these things, such as loss? You mortals are all the same.
As the sword once again grows silent. Though you
Okay,
feel something weird. This not draining but tugging sensation on the very core of your being.
I pick up the book and start heading towards what you call it, Baldur's Gate.
Okay. You feel as soon as you make contact with the book, in your back of your mind, you just feel rage.
Does it feel like it's coming from the book or from my sword?
Your sword.
Okay.
What were those dice rolls?
You'll see.
As you make your way towards Baldur's Gate, being about an hour's walk away, you make it though. The city much less bustling, much less people walking about. Still quite a few people, but nowhere near as much. Where do you go?
I head towards one of the churches.
Okay, which one? The one you went to before?
The one I went to before for again.
That was the one. That was the church that worshipped multiple gods.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'll go to that one then. Or if I can see a church of some sort of like life god, life domain god, or something like that.
Okay.
Like a god of rebirth, if that exists.
A god of what?
Rebirth. or
Rebirth.
something, if that exists.
Okay.
I think?
It does. I know it does.
Probably a grave domain.
Okay. You give me an investigation check. Actually, no. Give me a religion check.
Okay. That is a 17.
17. You know that there is a there is a god that is known of called. Well, he has a few names, but most Lathander or the Morning Lord, being the deity of vitality, renewal, creativity, birth, rebirth, and other things like that. You know that lots of clerics that dispel the undead and plant new life worship him. So quite a few grave clerics and druids and a lot of other people worship him. You know that
I thought
the
I'd go to that church.
okay. Moving towards this sort of you could see it from a decent while away. There's above one of the churches, you see this sort of standard, or in a circular fashion of a sort of a half circle with lines. Oh, sorry, sort of spike coming off of it, similar to a sun. That is behind some rolling hills. Being able to see that from a decent bit away as this pearly white sort of church building, quite a large one as well. It's sort of standing out due to the rest of the architecture of Baldur's Gate. Even having to sort of go up to some of the more posh areas in Baldur's Gate, but making it over to there, you see the large doors open.
Okay, I go inside.
Right. As you enter, your footsteps echoing down these marble halls, the going on sheer just thought like just walking where you think you should. The anger in the back of your head now absolutely almost deafening. As you walk through another archway, coming into what seems to be the main prayer area. The symbols of this sun behind rolling hills being prevalent, but also this statue of what looks like a man made of gold, with a sort of a golden what seems to be a mace on his hip, as well as golden adorned clothes. He's holding a baby as this decently large statue stands there. And you also see an elderly man sitting on one of the seats. He's wearing almost a sort of similar attire to this depiction of what you assume to be the Morning Lord. This silken white robe with golden adornments on it, but with a sash over that of... One moment. Some people don't know how to fucking knock. Of this sash of just light green across it.
Okay.
What does Cyril do?
I walk up to the guy and I say, the thunder. He's a god of rebirth, isn't he?
Oh. Hello there, young one. Not many people are up at this hour, especially coming here. But, yes, the Morning Lord is the god of renewal, birth, self-perfection, vitality, creativity. He is. Well, it depends what you seek, but I can almost guarantee it is what you do seek. If whatever is troubling you and something is troubling you, if that has brought you here, then you've come to the right place. So, come, sit with me.
Yes. Well, I'm guessing we go sit down somewhere, right?
Yeah. He's currently sat on this sort of marbled bench right now.
Okay, I'd say, well, I'm part of a, well, I guess you'd call it an adventuring party, well, of sorts. One of our members has recently, well, they didn't make it through our last, encounter. I
see.
I hear well, I know some, arcane, magic, I guess, as well. I know that to be, spells that, can bring back recently dead people.
Well, it is true that it is certainly within the power of those of the faith of the Morning Lord. It is the belief of his followers that death isn't the end. It is but another step. It is natural. It is a part of rebirth. And if what you are asking is that one of the clerics here could save your friend from whatever you believe he needs saving from, I would not stop you from asking, but I would say sometimes some people just need to rest. Maybe not forever, but maybe sometime you understand, but it has taken me hundreds of years to learn this lesson, as I was once in a situation just like yours. But, of course, you don't want to hear the ramblings of an old man.
I find it hard to believe that it'd be time for him to rest. He's so young.
Maybe. But just because you haven't spent long in this step doesn't mean that you have to spend long in this step of life. Or existence, I suppose. It is true. There is the ability to bring someone back, but all the clerics here would be hesitant, to say the least. As would I be. As the man just sort of somebody looks up at the statue.
I say, What would it take? Uh, I, I, I have money. Do you?
No, no, no. Tell me, child. What is it that is bothering you as well? There is something more. I can see it. You say that you wish to bring your friend back, yes?
Yes.
But well, that did not stop you from doing what you did.
I fail to see what you mean.
That book you
Wait.
have in your hand.
Yes.
It was your friend's, wasn't it?
Yes.
And how did you, well, come into possession of it?
I took it from him. I thought it might have some sort of knowledge that could help bring him back. He was also fairly knowledgeable in the arcane.
I know of someone with this power, but I believe that they may be uncooperative to help, as they only help people or individuals that they have judged, and as of recent they have been quiet.
How do I get judged by them?
Come. As he stands up and begins walking through out of the room and into a different part of the church.
I follow him.
Okay. As you follow along behind this man, you, turning a few corners, then come to this room. This room with a pool of this silvery looking liquid. The man simply motions towards the pool.
I say,
What's my do? Do I drink from this or?
No, no, no. Enter, child.
okay. I climb into the pool.
Okay. As you wade into the
I'm
pool,
guessing my sword's not gonna like this one.
as you begin entering the pool, as it becomes slowly walking in, the liquid sort of almost creeping up you in this with this metallic-esque sheen. As by the time you're at the water is at your knees, the this creeping metallic sheen of it is now at your mid thigh as it continues crawling up you and up and up. By the time it's at your hips, it's midway up your chest. Then when you're in the middle, it's just at your neck as you feel like you're being pulled. And your immediate reaction is to flail and to try and swim back up as this burning sensation begins around your head where your circlet is. This crackling noise overcoming you until you once again find yourself in a different place. This strange, open landscape. This very strange place as you see what looks to be the old man, but different. And as you look around more, you see behind you is this mirror laced with gold. What do you do? The sort of the landscape looking of a field. Sorry, I forgot to mention. It looks to be about just coming over sunrise.
I walk up to the man,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, wait, do I notice what looks different about him, or does he just look different somehow?
You can't put your finger on it.
Okay. I say, I'm here to be judged.
As the man looks up, he simply points a finger over your shoulder at the mirror.
Oh, okay. I guess I go and look into the mirror.
As you look into the mirror, you're at first overcome with shock as this strange, lanky, long-limbed creature is looming over your shoulder. This center of it being black, but the outline of it being covered in this red, electrical-esque energy. And as you look further into this mirror, you see this strange dissimilarity to you. As you try to put your finger on it, you realize you look older. You look angry. As the scenery around you immediately changes. This, what was once a lush grassland in the break of dawn, becoming this scorched wasteland. Red lightning scattering the sky with a black sun raining down this just baleful light. Looking around, you don't see the man. You simply see this crumpled form on the floor.
I go over to it and see if I can look at it closer.
Okay, as you look closer, you see his skin is pale. What was left of his hair now completely gone, and his skin looking dry and cracked. Crouching down slightly to look at his face, you see this. He has no eyes. Both of them seemingly gouged out, only large scabs where his eyeballs should be. And his mouth seemingly not there.
I would like look around more to see if there's anything
Right.
else around there.
Looking around, again catching a glimpse in the mirror, you see that you're no longer wearing what you were. You're wearing this black and red outlined armor with, again, this creature looming over your shoulder, but this time it is connected to you. The backs of your hands linking to the backs of it, the backs of your legs linking to it, and up your spine, these strings connecting. And as well, now trying to look back to see what this thing is, spinning around, you see a large black dragon covered in these red runes. You're just able to see them under this black and red sheen of armor over the top of the dragon. And that is where you burst out of the pool of silvery liquid. Now, where you were apparently laying in, it's sitting up. It's only barely up past your legs. As getting up, looking around, you see this sort of red and black-esque corruption coming from where you were laying. And the man sat still where he was, with a grim expression on his face.
Yeah, I think so.
Child,
I
you are harboring something truly evil. I would not be surprised if this was what killed your friend. I would not be surprised if this has been the core source of all of your suffering.
Sorry, what? Wait, what?
Say again?
Sorry, what just happened?
I don't know.
Oh, I think your mic did something weird, or my headphones did something weird. Sorry.
Oh, alright, do you want me to repeat anything?
No, I think I got it all. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, I know what to say. No shit, Sherlock. But that's not what a serial author would say. I believe you're right.
If what I think is correct, there is not much that can be done. Unless, well, without you doing something for yourself first.
What should I... How?
This creature is evil. Fight it with goodness. If it wants you to, if it makes you want to kill, save instead. If it makes you want to steal, give. These beings, they feed off of your inability to fathom what they can really do. And so they gain their power from the fear that you have no other choice, the making you believe that you are the one being controlled, when in actuality they're just as dependent on you as you are them.
I. I know, I just go silent.
Now, it is getting early now, and you wouldn't want your friends finding out that you're missing. As he begins to walk out the door.
I head back to the camp.
Okay. Naturalis. As you're performing, waking up for your watch to cover the rest of the night, you notice that there's no Cyril. As you're about to get up and ask the others where he went, you see him walk through the tree line.
Is it my watch now?
John, you're very quiet.
You say it was my watch?
Yeah.
Did you say it was my watch? Okay.
Okay, when
I'll
he
get
is
up.
talking, Felix, give him the fucking microphone.
Okay.
The microphone's right there. He just needs to stop sitting back.
So it's my watch now, so that means that it's worth me getting up. So I'll get up and ask Cyril, where did you go?
And then I go quiet again,
Okay.
and I open the casket and reach into my backpack and pull out the book and put it back in.
Do I see you not being discreet?
I'm not being discreet now.
Why did you take that?
What do you think? And then I go back to where I'm sleeping, and I get out my bedroll and lie down.
Okay. After
Okay,
that rather lengthy thing, everyone, you have leveled up.
Yeah! Oh.
And
184 damage in one turn. Nice.
oh god, that's so fucking
What do you
broken.
think is the likeliness of that actually happening, though?
That relies
you
on
had to have to
three
do it
natural
twice.
20s.
Yeah.
3 natural 20s or
Or
19s.
19s.
It's not
And
really-
max dice on 3 things, but it does only reduce it by 60 if I get minimum dice on everything. So
it's
you
not
know,
that it's
like,
not gonna happen. It's just that it could happen.
Nah.
yeah, like, and like
Pocket
it's not
damage.
much worse if I get 119. It's like not. It is a lot worse, but it's still pretty damn good. It will still be like 100 damage if I only get 1 crit.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
as most of you wake up, barring Cyril as he is still asleep for a bit, you wake up feeling like shit.
Spencer stays in the tree,
Mm.
being a sad boy.
I'm gonna like.
Can I look for some alcohol?
That you can.
I'm gonna kind of like.
Go
Who
ahead.
would have?
You'd imagine Cyril would probably have alcohol.
I am going. Is he sleeping?
Yeah,
Pocket.
he's like a fucking
I'll-
rock.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go and
Has now been
Steal some.
drunken.
Does Cyril have alcohol in his in his backpack?
Well, you see, I didn't think of that, but actually,
I don't think you will.
about it, might have gotten some. He probably would have gotten in a bottle when he was in Baldur's Gate, but it's probably gone now. Probably empty now. Next to him, like just on the floor next to him.
Damn.
You see a what seems to have used to been a bottle of some form of alcohol,
Mhm.
empty, next to Cyril.
And
So I'm gonna ask, is Cyril awake yet?
No.
yeah, I will. When I get up, I'll check my surroundings to see if everything is okay.
Perception check.
Feel it since I got in.
19.
Everything seems fine.
Okay. I will go and feed the dragon because it's feeding time.
How long has it been since Felix got in?
About 5-ish hours.
Yes, I can.
The man is sleeping.
I'm gonna call the others. Ask them if they. You know anything about bringing people back from the dead?
You are very quiet.
Can I ask Rory about it? I mean, not Rory, Rosa.
Can I
To
ask
ask
myself
myself.
about it? What do you want to
Can
ask
I?
him about?
Rosa, do you know anything about that? About bringing people back?
There was an old elven technique that I think I still remember, where one of the ancient elven cities is. Whether it's still there, I don't know, but it's a long while away, and it's not the. It would be difficult to gain entrance. It would have been easy for me, being an elf, but
I might be able
This-
to gain in. If
this crowd
But you don't hear this.
would catch too much attention, especially the Genasi.
Would Naturalis be able to? On his own?
Possibly, but he would still be questioned as to why he was only appearing now. And again, it could be destroyed or abandoned.
How far away is it?
A very long while away. From here with a cart, it would be 2 or 3 months travel. It is certainly more of a long game, as the kids say.
Hey, Draggy, feeding time, and I just like tiredly.
You
pull out
just hear the draconic grumble of "fuck yourself."
I say in Draconic, I'm too tired to do that, and I will take out 2 fish, or 2 live fish,
Are
and
you
just.
saying? Are you saying that if you weren't tired, you would have?
Yeah, wait, what?
You don't
Okay.
know anything?
The dragon quite quickly snaps up the fish, sort of playing with the second one, like letting it try to sort of flop away before slamming down its claw onto it, and then dragging it back and letting it go again.
So I will speak with a dragon, in Draconic of course. I'll just ask. So I don't know if that will be a good thing. Like, you are a pretty smart young dragon. Do you want to name yourself? Or you don't have a name yet?
It is not listening to you. It is playing with the fish.
Well, like, yeah, I guess we'll be them for now. We'll be draggy for now. And I'll put the fish back into my backpack. And yeah, I
Okay.
will go check up on Kip's graveyard, not graveyard, grave. Just what was the
Coffin?
coffin? Yeah, yeah, coffin. It's coffin.
Alright, it's just how you left it. Do you open it?
Sure.
Alright, as you open it, you see something has changed. In Kip's Kip's hands are together where they were at his sides. Over one hand is the book, and over that hand is a clutch of flowers. The book is heavily charred.
The same book, like that his
It's the
like
book
dictionary.
It's the book that you see him reading with most of the time.
So, except like his just position changing, nothing else.
The book is pretty worn. It looks like it's been set on fire. And the flowers are new.
I'll look up at Emily and say, Emily, did you see anyone?
Oh, was that it?
No.
It sounded like you were going to continue.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Cyril, hey, Goblin.
You mean what? This goblin? and I point to Cyril's sleeping drunk body. I'll put the coffin. I'll put the top of the coffin back.
I take Kip out of it and put Cyril in it.
Slowly, I take a butter knife. I take a butter knife and slowly stab.
I take out the poison from Kip's pouch.
Actually, nah.
I bury Cyril alive.
I will put the top back on, close it, and go up to Cyril.
He's
And
snoring.
I will like, hey, wake up.
Nothing happens.
I poke him with a stick. Nothing happens.
Apparently not.
Why?
He's
Okay, I
drunk
guess
and asleep.
I will take out one of my water skins and fucking dump it on him.
Okay. Cyril, you feel decently cold but not too cold water being splashed directly onto you. You're awake. You have a headache.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say. I need to sit back up. I say, is it?
Cyril, where were you last night?
Why do you need to know?
I asked Emily if she saw anyone. She said she saw you, and I checked the coffin. He is not in the same position he was. Was it you?
Yes.
Why? He's dead. Did you loot his body? It's not nice.
Well, I turn over so that whatever side I'm assuming she was in front of me.
Yeah.
I like turn over so that now she's behind me.
Sure. Did you
Since
loot
when did
his
you
body?
care about customs?
Well, Kip was really nice, and he paid for Emily's voice, and he paid for a lot of things. He was nice. And it's not nice to rob his body or anything.
I'm a robber now. Add that to the list.
Well, by technicality, I guess yes. Just if you stole anything, just put it back.
I didn't.
Inside check.
Go ahead.
Should I
13.
roll persuasion
No,
then?
14. 14.
Should I roll
Go
persuasion
ahead
then,
and roll
or what?
persuasion.
It's
Like
very
you didn't
easy.
steal anything.
Oh wow, that's not very good. That's a 13.
Oh, I rolled a 14, so
Okay,
is he
so
voting?
you don't really know. He might have.
Wait, but mine is higher, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like he might have, but he doesn't like. Okay, that's really weird because insight and persuasion, it's like he's trying to persuade. Like it really should have just been a flat insight because the answer is just the same anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the answer is no. Um. Okay, just don't do it again. It's not nice. So now we'll go back and I'll try to make myself a coffee if I can.
You do not have any coffee beans
Mm,
or anything to constitute for coffee, nor does
I
I
coffee
will make
exist.
coffee out of
Can we
dirt.
even find
Oh,
out?
coffee doesn't
No,
exist.
In
sorry,
Nova's
sorry.
world, coffee
Sorry,
doesn't exist.
Sorry. Yeah, you grab a handful of dirt and start boiling some water.
Oh, fuck you, British.
You place the dirt in there, and then you
don't.
and then you pour it all over yourself. The scalding hot water pouring all over yourself. The dirt sticking to your body like a muddy slop. You feel really refreshed.
The funny thing, I'm not doing that. But what am I actually doing? Because I didn't know coffee doesn't exist, but I guess it doesn't.
No.
I will just, I'll just try to, I'll just tell everybody. So, what are we doing now?
I swear to God, if you guys ignore the fucking hook again, I'm gonna kill you.
Like, fucking roleplay, guys.
Listen, if I
I've
say I'm
gone
up in a
back to
tree,
sleep,
I'm up in a
or at least
tree.
I'm trying to.
I think I'm going to head down into Baldur's Gate and find a way to bring Kit back.
Well, you can try to, but I don't know.
What try? I've heard of
You might
spells in the
just-
past that can do it.
I don't. Should we go out to Baldur at the same time? I don't know if we should go out to Baldur's Gate because logically it would seem that there is a hunt, maybe on us or something like that.
If we don't
But
go
we
there,
can-
though, we won't find anybody who knows. And then I've heard something about maybe a time limit.
I
I don't want
there,
to.
there, hmm.
I don't know how much my character knows, so I'm guessing I know a little bit.
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check. Ugh.
Wouldn't it be religion?
Why?
It wouldn't be religion considering he probably doesn't know about those ones at all. The one he knows is just he's talking about spells. He's not talking about like religious people in particular.
11 again.
11. You would imagine that the body needs to be somewhat fresh, but you can't really think of why.
If we are going to Baldur's Gate, the good thing would be if a lot of us would be together. But we still need to take watch of the Draghi, or they can run away.
Yeah,
Or
I don't think we
fly.
should leave anyone alone.
Yeah, I don't want to be alone. It's not a good thing.
So who should go into Baldur's Gate?
I think I will stay here. I want to.
Okay. I could go into Baldur's Gate with someone else.
A lot of languages because it might be good to be able to read books.
I'm not really in a book mode right now. So who is going? Rory and Naturalis and who?
Is that it?
I think so.
Um,
Well, unless Cyril wants to, but he's asleep right now, so.
Is Spencer doing anything?
He's
Like,
being a sad
why?
boy in a tree.
See if he wants to come.
You're...
He's very upset. Upsetty.
So, what is... Speaking of Spencer, what is he doing? He does have that amulet that Naturalis gave him, I believe, doesn't he?
Yes, I think so.
I showed it to him.
Oh, okay, then you still have
Oh.
that.
You can have it if you want it, but I didn't give it to you.
I was just assuming that, but okay. I suppose, what is Spencer thinking?
He's thinking about the orc guy from the night before, and like who he might be. He's thinking about Kip. He's holding his like the arrow thing, just kind of absent-mindedly.
I'm gonna wake up Felix and ask him if he wants to come into battle instead.
Good luck with that.
I mean, he technically already is awake. He's sopping wet right now.
He decides that he can be bothered to get up.
He just turned away from Frony.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if he wants to.
Okay, roll
You're
him
a
up.
gal. Why am I calling you a boy? You're a gal.
Cyril's not a girl. Cyril isn't a girl's name, what?
I don't know. For some reason, I just thought you were a girl. for a
Fucking
second.
roleplay, boys. Come on.
Oh, I'm asleep. He hasn't woken me up yet.
Okay, I'm confused.
Frony woke you up.
Yeah, but I went back to sleep
Only the
again.
Did you? Okay.
I poke you.
I don't wake up.
poke
She
you.
poked me with a stick.
I poke you hard.
Okay, I get up and Eldritch.
No,
I
no,
get
no,
up.
come on, come on.
No, I get
Do
get
it.
up and I get up. I turn over and slap him and then go back to sleep.
I poke you.
Okay, how hard do you slap him?
I slap him.
I poke him
Roll to
again
hit.
and then dodge back for the slap.
Alright,
Yeah,
roll-
actually, I
roll
guess
to
I
hit.
do. I need to roll to hit. I guess I get advantage and just a surprise round.
Go ahead.
It's not,
He wasn't
that's
expecting.
not how surprise rounds work.
It's a fucking joke.
Oh, God, my arms.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Okay,
You
that's
get an
a
advantage on hitting.
that's an 18.
That hits. Roll. Well, you
Take
can't
one
roll
damage.
damage really, because you're not got Street Fighter, but
Street fight.
not Street Fighter.
Take one
it's not
damage.
You take
Tavern brawler.
Tavern
Take
Roller,
one
same
damage.
thing. Okay, as
How much do I take?
you
Take one
get
damage.
immediately slapped across the face by Cyril, and after you poke him, just sort of jabbing him in the rib, he immediately swings round and catches just sort of your lower jaw with his hand. It stings a bit. It might leave a mark.
I poke him again and this time swing out of the way so that the slap misses me.
Okay, I guess I just roll without advantage this time.
I mean, roll initiative. See him move first.
What,
Okay.
some fighting you've done? Like,
No, I don't think fighting music just yet, unless it actually turns into one.
13.
fucking two dumbasses. Just...
Four.
Okay, I go first.
Okay, roll to hit.
I summon my great sword. I summon my great sword, dealing 184 damage.
I get a fish.
I say to the dragon, and I say to the dragon, and tell him to go away.
Do
Okay.
you want to come to Baldur's Gate?
And then I go back to, and then I try to go back to sleep.
You want to go to Baldur's Gate?
Does 15 hit your armor class, Naturalis?
I said say to go away, not shoot acid at him, but I'm all good
Why
with
are
this
you
actually.
killing?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take that as a no, and like.
Does 15 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay.
25,000 poison then.
Okay.
How much are you fucking rolling?
You take 8 piercing damage and 2 acid damage as the dragon rushing over bites you in the arm.
So that was 9, right?
8 piercing and 2 acid damage.
So 10 damage.
Is there a water skin nearby? Like more water?
You have a water skin.
By the way, when the dragon does that, I was like, bad dragon, and I'll fucking like wrap up, I don't know, paper, like fucking go.
You wait.
Do you think
do you like
paper's gonna
wrap up
hold
a
a
bit of?
dragon?
Do you fucking get a newspaper and try and hit the dragon?
I'm gonna get.
Are you gonna bop his nose?
Actually, I will just boop the snoot and say go in the box, back in the box.
Use shape water to freeze the water. So like, as I pour the water out onto Felix, I use shape water to freeze it.
Okay, give me a fucking second. 'Cause
Oh,
2 things are
God.
happening here, and I dropped my fucking dice. Right.
Oh, this will be
Firstly,
great.
Frony. Okay, roll your initiative order. Okay.
Why initiative?
Because we're seeing who actually acts first with the freezing of water being placed on him and the fucking dragon.
18.
Okay. What did... Okay, one moment.
I don't think you can freeze water with shape water.
No, I don't think you can either.
You freeze the water provided that there are no creatures in it. The water unfreezes in and out.
Provided that there are no creatures in it.
Yeah, but I'm pouring it and then trying to freeze it with that.
Oh, okay, so then I
Right.
just get hit
With ice.
basically.
Okay. Really
Uh-oh.
quickly, what was your guys' initiative orders again?
I'm gonna make cold
18.
water.
I think I got 13 or something.
You got
maybe
I think
15.
you got a 4. Someone got a 4. I remember someone got a 4.
He got 4.
4 and a what? 14?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Right. So as you sort of like, how do you boop it? How do you boop the snoot?
I take my pointing finger just like boom, like ding.
Okay. Does a 18 hit your armor class?
Shield.
God, oh
Suck it.
no.
Okay. As immediately as you touch the dragon, it bites forward at your hand, only just pulling it out of the way as this these blue runes covering that part of your hand quickly stop its jaws from clenching down your hand.
Okay.
The dragon sort of moves as it flares up its wings, standing in between you, both of you, and Cyril.
Okay, you are not getting dinner tonight if you're not going back in the box, okay? Young Draggy.
It doesn't respond.
Can I roll a persuasion check or intimidation? I don't know. Like
Persuasion with disadvantage.
this?
Yeah.
Fuck, bitch like it. Oh, but okay.
Yeah, it doesn't like you.
It A, doesn't really like you, and B, it's been told to do something by Cyril.
That's 4.
It doesn't
Good luck.
respond.
Come on.
Okay, up next is going to be Frony. What do you do?
I will try to do it again. But I will take one of the dead fish out and like play with it in my hands and throw it in the box.
The dragon doesn't move. Actually,
So I
persuasion check.
okay. You see me fucking rolling that 20, but I'm not going to probably. 10.
The dragon still doesn't move.
Aww.
Alright.
I look angry. I look with chubby cheeks, a little angry.
A little angry. Kip is fucking dead and you're angry.
Don't
Alright.
talk me, I'm angry.
Don't talk me, I'm angry. Alright, Cyril.
Yeah.
What do? You can hear a bit of commotion.
Sleep.
Okay, you continue to try and
I'll go back over.
sleep, yeah. Okay. Naturalis.
So I want to like make some ice cubes inside my water,
Mm-hmm.
just small bits of ice. Leave it for like a minute and then pour it on Felix.
Okay, you're gonna leave it for 10 rounds. Right.
Not for a minute,
I know what you meant. Get the water cold. Yep.
make
Right.
the water cold and then tip it on.
You do that. You sort of, using shape water, you sort of freeze a few parts of the ice. A few parts of the water, sorry. Up next will be the black dragon. It is going to sort of continue to stand there, sort of getting in the way between both you and Cyril. Well, both Naturalis and Frony and Cyril.
Yeah,
Brony.
how long till I pour it on?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'll just look at the dragon and say, "Why don't you like me?"
It growls at you somewhat, just...
Alright, can I jump down from the tree and try to stop this disaster?
Go ahead, roll initiative.
What are we doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
That's a 22.
Okay. Well, it's currently after. I'll say, well, I mean, you're not gonna be after Frony. All right, Cyril, still sleeping? Yep.
That
Naturalis.
means he's role playing.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm role playing, boys. I'm doing it.
Naturalis, the water is still getting a bit cold. Not amazingly cold yet, but it's getting there.
Okay. How?
Bit longer.
Wait a bit long.
Yeah. All right, Spencer.
I'll just jump down from the tree and say, "Guys, let's not fight. Not now."
Instantly, as I pour the water on Felix. Get him.
Are you guys persuaded?
I'm asleep.
Yeah, no.
That
This
means
is-
you're persuaded. You're not trying to fight.
Frony,
Yeah, success.
Naturalis, are you guys persuaded?
I'm not exactly fighting. I just want this to stop.
Okay, well,
No, I'm not persuaded. I'm still gonna pour the water on.
okay.
What do you want from? I don't like yo.
All right. Up next is the dragon. It's still growling and it's still there.
Wait for it to cool down before I pour it.
Is Frony? It's your turn. Are you just gonna stay there?
I'm just going to go. I'm just going to turn around, just sit in the car.
Okay.
And I will take an hour to craft my smith tools back.
All right. Cyril's asleep. Naturalis, the water is decently cold.
I tip it on Cyril
Okay.
and then turn around and leave.
Right.
Has it been
How do you get past the dragon?
Is it blocking my way?
Yes.
Guess we like sidestep it. Get past it.
Okay. I will say trying to get round it would. I mean, how are you trying to like sort of? Are you trying to move away from it then go round?
Yeah, I get. Or actually, I'll just go in the opposite direction to it.
Okay, and you're gonna try and go around?
Around it. Well, I'm going in the opposite direction.
You're just walking away then?
Yeah.
Completely.
Wait, so
Okay.
you aren't pouring water on
No,
me?
I'm pouring the water on you, and then.
So
but how are you
how are you gonna pour water in him from over there?
Huh? Oh, the dragon. Oh, okay. No, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'll probably just try and sidestep the dragon.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Right. I'm gonna say that as you
Does
sort of
300 hit your armor
get
class?
around it, I would say that's considering what you're trying to do. I'd say it would prompt an attack of opportunity, kinda. I'd say with disadvantage.
Why?
Well, because what he's doing is he's trying to get around it in some manner when he is within 5 feet of it. So
Yeah,
I
just
can't
move
fucking.
within. No, if you just move within 5 feet of the
His
creature.
his fucking wording is so weird. Like how exactly do you do it?
Like, I just try walk around the side of it, and if it like blocks me, I'll try walk around the other side, and then I'll just try and like use my like.
Why do you want to throw
dex
water on?
around it.
Okay, go
You're
go ahead
so
and make a
dumb,
dexterity
John.
check
Jesus Christ.
to get past the fucking dragon.
Oh, that would be a 7.
You do
Oh
not get
my
past the dragon.
God.
As you try and sidestep it, it
Idiot.
simply moves to the side as well with you. And now it is Spencer.
I walk over to Naturalist and just. The dragon won't move. You don't need to do this. I don't do anything else.
Naturalis.
Bit to like
John.
change the flow of the water, so like I'm gonna try and get it to like come out of the water skin and land on Cyril.
You're gonna try and throw the water.
Yeah, but using the water as a way of direction.
Why?
You can do that.
I think you can.
I think
Says
John is
you
just
can-
fucking with Felix. I'm sorry.
At this point, I think this is more fucking with
No,
Felix
my
than he is
character
Cyril. Why is he so
no,
angry?
My character is pissed off because he's not paying attention because Kit's murdered and he's just sleeping. And Kit
Man,
is
you have
dead.
So you're annoyed at him for grieving.
May you have 20 wisdom.
Right. Okay. I'd say you could manage that. The dragon is not amazingly tall. I mean, it's not your turn yet, and... Right. One moment. Let me check the intelligence of the dragon.
I think it's. You told us it's 14.
Yeah. I was just making sure.
It's smarty.
Yes. Does a 16 hit your armor class?
Me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. As you flinching back as it launches forward, as you don't feel anything, but some cold water splashing onto your leg.
Look down there.
As you see, the dragon has bitten the water skin and is now backing off slightly back towards Cyril.
You literally accomplished nothing, John.
Yeah, just.
Well, God.
What are you doing? Let a person fucking sleep. Like.
Yeah, he was awake for all the night, the entire night, almost.
Almost, yeah.
We're woken up like 3 times. So, you know.
Kind of just walk off in the direction of thingy.
Baldur's Gate.
Myself as I go.
Alright, does Rory go with you? Or does she just sort of...
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
And then just, what do you say we ditch these guys?
We could.
thanks,
We
guys.
could, honestly. We could, honestly.
John, it makes sense, but what have I done?
No, I'm talking about you guys are just gonna freaking
Oh.
leave us.
Wait, there's like 3 of you and a dragon.
There was 4. Okay.
By the way, question,
Mhm.
Noah. You said at the current level of 4, I could only do 2 upgrades for Emily. At
Yeah.
level 5, can I do more?
No.
Okay. I'll just sit there crafting my smith tools back and I guess waiting and checking the map.
Especially considering Naturalis has just walked off and he was the person who has the one thing to drive this.
Like what? Like what?
He has the fucking medallion.
Yeah.
Wait.
Nobody's
well
asked me
done.
for it. I would have given it to Spencer if you had brought it up. But
Anyway. Does anyone else do anything whilst these two are walking off slightly?
I don't even know why we're going to Baldur's Gate. I can't remember.
He said he wants to find a way, try and find a way to resurrect Kip.
Alright, okay.
If I may, for the sake of brevity, say that you don't find anything, may I do that?
Yeah.
Because I was expecting this to go a significant lot faster than this.
Yeah, we kind of.
We kind of got caught up in something.
Played for 2 hours.
Yeah, we've been playing for 2 hours and all people have done is mope about. Which, yeah, that's pretty close to what happens when someone actually close to you dies, but still.
so we don't find anything
No.
in like books or anything.
Haha, too bad I don't remember when I was 7.
Actually, DM.
Otherwise, I'd be really good at this.
Actually, DM.
Mhm.
When I remember something that Lyson told us that there might be some of his connections in Baldur's Gate.
Mhm.
And I will get on Emily and fucking rush off to these 2.
Okay.
And I will, while I'm moving, say, I'll be back. And I'll just on Emily.
Oh god, you're leaving Spencer alone with Dragon.
There's
This is
Cyber.
not gonna go well.
He's
Oh wait,
asleep.
yes.
There's a
he's
sleeping
asleep.
Cyril, yes.
Yeah.
There's literally the
I don't
only
have
person.
He's not waking up anytime soon.
Okay, how rushed do you leave?
Around like 45 feet, you know.
Okay, so roll a d20 for how rushed you try and go as you realise that Leosin had contacts in Baldur's Gate.
Okay. 5.
Okay. You
Well,
you grab what's near you, your bag, your other things, and hop on Emily and just gone. So Spencer and Cyril, you see Frony grab well, Cyril's bag and rush.
Wait, I do not my backpack is always on me usually, I guess.
Yeah,
But I guess.
You have your backpack and also Cyril's backpack.
No,
Yeah,
you...
okay.
no, you have Cyril's backpack. Anyway,
Wait, she took my backpack. Why should she do that?
Accidentally. I said I will be back very rapidly. Well,
yeah.
Where are you? No.
All right.
And when I will see these 2 idiots, I will stop and like move at a normal pace when I will get up with them.
Okay, as you guys are walking I'm assuming Rory is just like hovering in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Rory lazily flying through the air, and Naturalis stomping his pretty little stomping his pretty little boots along.
Little dipper.
In a very feminine fashion.
Oh my god, we need to make boots.
What?
We need to make
What,
boots.
do you mean like
for the
matching
flag.
boots? Like, haha, we're a team. We were matching
Thank
boots.
you.
No, no, no.
And
for
you
his
hear
flag, his
behind
flag
you
got spikes on them, his flag.
as you
Emily.
see Emily zoom past you and then immediately start becoming one with the ground as she digs herself a good foot down into the ground in this crater of dirt. As then out comes up comes Frony off of Emily. And shortly
Hi.
after, Emily.
I'm coming with you. I need to check on something.
Okay, no roleplay there. As
There
you
you go.
all hurry off to Baldur's Gate. For the sake of brevity, again, we will say that they went to try and find someone to resurrect Kip first, and came up with somewhat of the similar answer to Cyril. There's not really any power in the city that just goes about resurrecting people. Otherwise, people would come all over to
I was
have their
more
loved
looking
ones.
for information about the spells to do it rather than who can do it.
Okay, give me an investigation check with disadvantage. If you're asking me why disadvantage, do you think information about resurrecting the dead comes cheap?
That one's a 3.
Oh my god.
You
why is
find a
everyone
children's
doing
story. It looks like a book that went for children that are learning to read.
Good enough.
It tells a story of a very sad a very sad dragon whose friend went away, and he spoke with a nice man who owned sheep, and he promised that he'd protect the sheep and the man if he could help find his friend. And so the man, of course, agreed. And one day, the man invited the dragon over for tea. And the dragon gave him a chicken pie. After eating the chicken pie up, the dragon thanked him for the food and asked him how well his search for his friend was going.
It was his friend.
The man smiled. But you didn't find much else.
Was the friend in the pie?
Anyway,
Can I ask
Rory and Frony.
friend flavor?
Rory and Frony.
Yummy friend flavor pie, my favorite.
Alright, what?
This is kind of chewy. What is it? Oh, it's this. It's called Kip.
It's called skunk. No?
Anyway, as Naturalis leaps off again with his frilly little boots to a library, you are both left there. Go ahead.
I wasn't saying anything. But
Wait, am I with Fernie or
Yes.
who's? Okay.
so bird person, bird lady.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the what was it called? DM
Harpers.
Just the Harpers.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the Harpers?
Oh well. I mean, yeah. I guess you could say that.
What is it? I'm trying to find some of the people that I
Would I know?
You
Would I
would
know
you
where
would
to
know
look?
how to find them. Just a quick investigation check would just
Alright.
tell you how long it takes to find it. You do know how to find the normal safe houses.
Do you need to
I will
find it?
help. I want to find the people that are working for this guild.
Okay.
Leosin told us that we might find some people in here,
Oh, that's good. Okay, I got for my investigation.
and I'm helping.
What does that mean? Does that mean I get a
You
roll?
give
I mean,
advantage.
you don't know what to look for, Frone.
I
The
guess.
only advantage only works if you know what to look for.
Well, I got an
That is
18 anyway, so
Ooh, baby, good job.
You got a what?
18.
Okay, yeah. It takes you not very long at all. Quite quickly finding the sort of small scratches on the wooden signs of the city, leading you in the right direction to the safe house. As you turn the corner to where it should be, you see a small, quaint little shop called Havenheim's Odds and Sods.
I mean, always.
Should we try in here?
I don't know. You lead me, so I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, you would know that
Oh, I know.
oftentimes with things like that, there's usually a front for the safe house, and a quick sort of show of the of your badge is usually will usually get you in. But yeah.
Okay.
Would I
So we're
know
going.
What?
Would I know anything if there was an Emerald Enclave thingy here?
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
you're not
not
there.
very
You're at
far.
the library at the moment, but you would know
Okay.
that the
About
Emerald
15.
Enclave usually sets out their bases in the woods.
Would I know if there was one near here?
There is a larger forest that you would imagine does have one, yes, but not in the forest you guys are in.
Like the High
Okay.
Force, for example.
Oh, the High Forest is where their absolute headquarters is.
Yeah, I would imagine. Okay.
I also have one
Well-
more question.
Mhm.
I want to have a look into the necklace thingy I got.
Okay. Give me another investigation check. Six. Fuck's sake. It takes you a while. But you find a few things about this. You have to ask around a bit, and you sort of ask the librarian at the place you're at, and he sort of leads you over to a few books that might aid you. A lot of them are folk tales about this orcish tribe that was chosen by the gods, and that the gods said that bring one orc from every tribe, and they will become their chosen, the greatest orcs from their tribes. And they became this enigmatic group of warriors. But there were rumors of a second group, one that was chosen by gods of more malicious intent, but that is not confirmed. It is theorized that that amulet is one of the ones given to the chosen of the less reputable gods.
Okay. And my other thing is, what was the name that the Emerald Enclave would be in?
What was that?
What would the name of the woods that the Emerald Enclave would be in?
Give me a second.
There's Wood of Sharp Tea, Cloverwood, Lava Woods nearby.
Give me a second. Fuck's sake, this is 9. I'll just use this other one. Apologies for the delay. Right. You would know that Baldur's Gate, there is the there's the cloakwood, and then there's the wood of sharp teeth that are somewhat nearby. There are a few other smaller ones, but the cloakwood would be the nearest relative.
How many days travel?
Maybe a day's travel. But you would know that there would definitely be an Emerald Enclave encampment out there. But if you're looking for someone to revive Kip, they would not be in there.
How far would I have to go to find someone who could revive Kip?
Probably the High Forest.
Ooh,
That's
that's
pretty
fucking
far.
far away.
And
But I
that's
know.
upwards of 3 to 4 months of travel.
That's more than 10 days.
Wasn't there that spell though that
Yeah.
like increases the amount of time you get?
Yeah, but we don't
There-
have it.
That would be dumb.
Gentle repose.
Yeah, it's only second
Eh.
level necromancy.
It technically does, but
I
it doesn't.
think that
It just stops it from corrupting the anything.
Yeah, but does it?
It also effectively extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead.
Yeah, but with which
Shit like that.
with which
Maybe-
spells though, and by how much?
Since days spent under the influence of this spell don't count against the time limit of spells such
Wow,
as Raise
yeah.
Dead. So if you just cast that every 10 days, then you wouldn't die. But
Yeah,
also I
we
just
also need
noticed
to
it's
find-
only cleric and wizard.
Yeah, but we need to find.
None of
Maybe
us
Bolly has it.
So we need to find. a cleric role.
Bolly, get on
You
in
have
here,
to find
Bolly.
him.
Fucking
Find.
Rory make
The bush
a
simps, the
perception
bush
check.
simps will praise us.
Oh no.
No, what happening? What's happening? Oh,
It's Rory's bush simp.
wait, what?
Yeah, you missed something while you were not
Yeah,
late.
you missed
being
the
late.
canonization of Bolly the bush simp.
Is Rory actually rolling?
Roll a
Is
perception
Rory-
check.
Oh my god, no. Okay.
Oh, there are no bushes nearby, are there?
I actually can't believe this. I
What?
got a nat
No,
20.
So I'm guessing, but none of us have heard of this
Where is the bush?
You see a bush on the top of the building across from you.
It disappears. I wasn't
You see a bush.
I'm guessing I don't know about mental repose as a spell.
You do not know about the spell, no.
Alright,
Would it-
dance.
Does anyone else in our party know about it?
No. None of you have any background with clerics or wizards.
Oof.
Kip was the most likely.
Yeah, it would have.
Um, but
Arcane tricksters are the same. They learn the
Do we-
magic the same way as
Do
wizards.
you have any? Do we have any people who can speak with dead?
yo, we need to continue the plot, please.
Anyway,
But we just found the most important character.
No, we didn't.
Maybe he can bring back Kip.
oh god, okay.
He just speaks with Kip's voice.
Rosa.
Continue the plot for me, please.
So this is derailing so fast.
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's fun. After being very confused about the bush, you decide to ignore it, and
Do I? I don't know if I made that choice, Nova.
Yeah, guys, you can't tell her what her character does. What do you do about Bolly the Bush Simp, Aaliyah?
Do I see Bolly?
You take 15 points of psychic damage.
From the
Does she
sheer
act-
disgustingness of his visage.
Oh my god, he's so powerful.
No, 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 no. That was not what that was. That was God, I have to make Bolly the person.
He's making facts.
Oh God. Okay.
You have a choice.
No, I don't have a choice in this. Okay. Right.
You need to give him +10 in charisma.
We all know he's a ladies' man.
Oh my God, no. Rory, you see a bush on a building.
Yeah. Can I fly up to see what's it doing there?
Fuck you.
The harvest is waiting.
Yes, you can. You fly up and see a bush, but what seems to be a tuft of ginger hair poking out the top of it.
Ah, he doesn't have a soul.
Thank you so much.
Can I
Is
just?
there
Thank you
act-
so much, and I'm so fucking sorry.
When I see this bush, I take out my crossbow.
Please do.
No, you can't kill him.
Okay, what do you do, Rosa?
By that we mean you
Not
can't
Rosa,
kill him.
Rory.
You're unable to.
Rory, what do you do,
Even if
Rory?
you wanted to.
Please, yo, on topic.
A
Bad
little red hair.
Do you land and tap it, or do you just like fucking dive bomb it?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Just like fly over and have him on the head.
Earlier, you
The
mentioned
bush begins to shake slightly.
Oh god.
I aim my crossbow. Who's dead?
Show yourself.
As the bush sprouts legs and begins to run away.
Wait, but they're on the top of a building.
They run to the other side of the building.
It's gonna fly after it.
fall off and die.
I shoot. I shoot the bush in the
Roll
leg.
to hill. Roll to hit.
Do I get plot advantage?
All along, Bolly was like the main bad guy. He was just the villain.
do I hit it with a 19?
Yes.
Over was actually planning this from the beginning.
I rolled the lowest damage, but it still is going to be a 4 damage.
You just hit. As you shoot, you just. Oh fuck! Why? Why did you do? What the fuck? Ah! As you see this bush cut like arms coming out of it as well, just holding its leg as an arrow is sticking out of the back of it.
Can I just say to Rosa, Rosa, what is that creature?
That, my friend,
called a weed.
is known as a bush simp.
You hear Rose's.
I am Rosa now.
You hear Rose's voice as he sounds a little bit more Icelandic than usual. No, we can't do this. No, I'm not fucking doing this. As you hear Rose's, I don't know. It seems to be a. It could be some form of mimic.
Oh.
It's the bush.
I'm gonna fly up. I'm assuming I'm faster than him.
You are definitely.
right?
He's currently on the floor screaming
Okay. I'm
with an
gonna
arrow in his
land.
leg.
I'm gonna land and just kind of like help him up.
He stops
Touch
screaming.
me.
He stops screaming, and you just hear slight muttering. Just what? Paying attention, senpai.
Who are you? What are you?
As he begins to try and run away again, still limping, but trying to run away.
Wait.
Is he a spy? Do I shoot him in the other leg?
Just cripple him for life.
Okay.
No, he will come back to haunt us.
I'm crying. I'm actually crying.
Rory, a like, actually important question. Are you telling me this guy is not a spy? Or
I mean, I don't know. How would I know?
do I shoot him in another leg?
Well, okay. What's your name, bush creature?
Bolly.
Bully.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
You see a slight fuck, I'm doing this. You see a slight two blotches of pink begin to show up either side of the front of the bush.
Can I like see his face?
No, you see a bush and limbs and some orange hair.
Sorry, but why are you on top of that building?
Answer or I'm shooting you in the leg.
Same reason you are. Hi.
Oh, so you're here to see you know?
Sure.
Oh well, you can come with us.
Insight check.
I hate you.
21 on the inside check.
Aren't you on the other roof?
You're. They're on a roof. You can't hear him. He's mumbling.
Okay. I lost the natural 90.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Oh, come on then.
I've been shot in the leg. Okay. He sort of just he sort of starts limping.
Okay. I'll just follow him until he gets up.
He goes down. He goes down a ladder very slowly because he has been shot in the leg.
I'm still aimed at him.
Just ignore my friend. She just don't mind her.
Are you a spy?
No. Oh God.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
Okay. You enter the shop. You see.
Making sure Bolly comes with us.
You make sure that Bolly.
Bolly runs away.
I make sure he doesn't.
No.
Okay, both of you give me perception checks.
Oh my god. You can't make him go away.
18.
Oh no, are you kidding me? Okay.
18. Do I see the bush?
Oh my god, I'm not even kidding. I think I might beat that. What's my perception? Yeah, 19.
19. Okay, so 19 and 18.
As you both enter into the shop, you see a strange-looking man. You can't really tell what he looks like because he's covered in these brown wraps completely around his entire body. He's his entirety of his face as well. Only 2 black holes where his eyes should be, in the vague shape of a human, as well as a slight cloak-esque adornment that is also brown.
Is that the bush simp?
He is at the back. He is at the front desk of the store. That is not the bush simp.
I'll go over and just say, do I think this is like right?
You was on the symbol you see on the sort of desk. Sorry, you see a what looks to be a carving of a perfect circle.
Okay.
Yeah, and you would know that is the tell of to place the amulet. Sorry, the sort of pin there.
Okay, I take my pin out
Mm-hmm.
and put it in
Okay.
the space.
As you place it there, the the shutters on the door, the windows immediately close. As the man simply standing there moves slightly to the side as the entirety of the desk splits, and a decent size, about the width of a bit past your shoulders, lowers into the floor.
Okay.
I guess. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll go through.
Okay.
I'll go with.
Making sure that the Bolly is with us.
He's not there.
I'm not. Yeah.
What?
Good job.
Sorry?
He's not there.
No, I
disappeared.
specifically said I was making sure he was there. So...
And you made a perception check.
He cast a teleport. Fuck you.
No, he is not magical. That you know of.
Wait, but I mean.
He's just he's even stealthier.
Yeah, and you
than
did.
the
You
other
got
dude.
you got a 9. You got a 9. You got a 19. He got a 27.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He has like insane stealth.
Look, he's a 20
Well,
level simp.
Well, what do you
They get
expect?
a lot of
What did you expect to happen?
20 level simp. What do
You also your wing is slightly sore.
Ew.
Do I know what from?
You notice that you have a missing feather.
That is
Oh!
creepy. That is creepy.
The book
not even
ships
funny.
again.
The simp strikes again. What will he do now?
He's not even a fucking simp anymore. He's a fucking stalker.
Yeah, that's not a simp behavior.
That boy there.
Okay.
It was 3 minutes and a half. 3 hours and a half.
No. Okay. I'm gonna wreck. No, he does not.
Right.
That was a
Okay,
throw.
maybe
That
not.
the missing feather was a throwaway joke. But anyway. No, you don't notice the Bushman.
Was it all a dream?
Oh my god. Is this gonna be fucking Rory's arc? Just slowly fucking like, oh no.
I
He was
only going to break the fourth wall
Was
and
he?
move on.
Was he?
I will cast-
Was he all a dream?
I will cast. Let's move the fuck on 9th level spell.
Alright, I'll go through.
Fucking hell.
I'm a bit disgruntled because he stole one of my feathers.
He didn't steal one of your feathers. That was a joke.
Oh.
No, that was a throwaway joke. He did not steal one of your feathers.
Good.
He left like a shadow in the night.
I go in at this point.
Okay, as you enter in, you again see the man
With
who's
him.
wrapped in brown wrappings. But you swore you saw him at the front desk, but he's apparently there. Walking down, you see it's a walking down some wooden steps. They're creaking under your weight, especially under Emily. She is very perilously stepping down them, sort of kind of sidestepping, trying to be as gentle as possible, not being very, very quickly in the slightest. Moving down, you're met with a sort of two doors one door to your left and one door to your right, and a longish corridor that seems to move into a larger room.
I'll go down the long corridor.
And the man with the brown wraps is in that down in that long corridor.
Yeah.
Okay. As you follow him, he He walks into this room. Now you see the wood slowly turning to stone, as this sort of carved stone room, which seems almost like a mix between a living room, a war map, and a kitchen.
Okay.
College apartment.
And at one of the tables, you see a man. Sat at the table with the map on it. You see a man, an elven man, with wearing half plate armor, and with a tankard in his in one of his hands,
Hi.
and sort of looking down slightly. He as you sort of say that, he looks up slightly startled, and the sort of cloaked man sort of tilts his head slightly and then tilts it back, and the man seems to calm down and says, "Oh, well, if you're in here, then I'm assuming you're at least one of us."
Well, I'm not, but I know one of yours. One of
He
yours.
can be trusted. Don't worry.
It's a she.
I'm sorry.
Fucking don't assume genders, boy. Okay.
And
He simply shrugs his shoulders slightly and says, "Right, is there anything you needed to report, or you just come here to lay low?"
we came from Lyocene and on fire.
He accidentally murdered one of your people. I'm sorry.
Yes. Did Anjalia reach you? Did she send you?
Oh,
What?
we
And
got
I can,
Alvin.
is she,
Yes, my sister.
Oh! And Emily with goes, oh. I have bad news for you, Mr. Elf.
We accidentally murdered her.
What is it?
Oh,
Is she okay?
I think she got shot
God's
with a
sakes.
poisonous arrow,
Ugh.
and I think
If she is
buried
still fucking recovering, I'm going to. I told her not to get into any trouble. Our parents wanted us. Right. How is she?
Well, how do I tell you?
hole in the ground.
She dead.
His face drops. As the man in black, brown wrap simply walks towards the kitchen area, taking out a decently tall glass and starts pouring what seems to be very strong alcohol, and walks over and passes it to the man, who
Can I just say to the guy, "Can I get some, please?"
he just sort of wordlessly nods and pours another glass.
I'm really sorry. We saw her when we were in the woods. We did saw on her a badge of the Harpers, but we thought to leave her with all of her things, and we buried her and all that.
I understand. As he taking the drink, sort of throwing back the rest of his mead that he had in a tankard, and begins to drink the alcohol.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Is there anything else that you have to speak about?
Well, when we were in El Toril with Lyocene and Ontfar, we were attacked by I was attacked by a drowned man. He is very scary. His name was, I think, Zenfar. It was Zenfar, right, Liam?
No.
Or was it Zenon?
Xanath.
Xanath, alright.
What was the name again?
Xanath.
Right. I have heard of the name.
He is he is paralyzing daggers and magic.
Yes, I have heard of what he has been capable of.
And he has a dragon egg.
I have been informed by Leosin, yes. That was my sister and I, well, that was our next assignment, but I suppose it is my next assignment.
I'm sorry.
From
Doesn't find out
what
that
I have
it's
learned from other harpers in the area of El Turiel, he is a assassin, murderer, thief, everything like that. I know that he is very dangerous, and he is, supposedly has ties with strange orcish magics.
Oh, orcish. Yeah, we were attacked by an orc.
And was this
Yeah.
orc what
He,
killed my
he,
sister?
yes, technically.
he also kills one of our friends.
Yeah, that was not cool. I burned him to death.
Neither of which of those things are true. He didn't kill Kip or his sister, but yeah, sure.
I wanted to ask you that. Did I know that it was shot Kit?
Yeah,
Not
you
that.
noticed that the arrow came from a totally different direction.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
realise that.
Oh, I
Wait,
didn't
wait, did I?
Everyone
But
should
like-
notice that because of where the arrow came from. I even said it
didn't
myself.
say that.
I rolled
Oh, then-
initiative for an even separate person anyway.
Oh,
It wasn't a
then
legendary
I will-
action or anything.
Yeah, but to be
Oh,
honest, like he wouldn't have died if the guy hadn't been attacking us. So
Oh, then I will say, and then I will retcon that and say
Okay.
that. No, it was an arrow coming from a different direction, but he almost killed a lot of us. He killed Emily, and I pointed my sword.
Right, and you dispatched of him.
Yes, I burned him.
Right.
He's crispy.
Well, I can't exactly ask you to bring the body, considering what city we're in. You wouldn't get it past the front gate. Did you find anything any leads or anything to who this orc was?
do we know about the amulet?
I'd
thingy
imagine
that-
yes.
Right,
Uh,
wasn't making...
Yes, we found
Like-
an amulet. I'm not
Amulet.
sure what it means, but our friend went to find that out.
It has
Right.
like it had two snakes, right, DM?
Yeah, it had two snakes that are coiled over a gem.
It had two snakes that I called over a gem or something.
Right, well that matches up with what I've been told from it seems it is a correlation. So that means Xanthar, whatever the fuck his name is, Zenith, is not working alone, which is to the point of, well, extremely fucking concerning. Also, Rory, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God.
You're drunk.
Because you just
Oh.
drank a significant amount of alcohol, which...
Oh, why do I always get such bad rolls on such?
Because you're not a cockroach, you are the lightweight.
I know, but like I got a nat 20 for the Bolly thing, and now I get a 6. That's an 8.
That's an 8. Okay. You are heavily fortified.
So I start seeing Bolly in my imagination.
I mean, if you are fantasizing about Bolly,
No,
then you're fantasizing about Bolly.
Are
I didn't
you?
say fantasizing.
Okay, if you are seeing Bolly in your periphery, then you are seeing Bolly in your periphery.
Okay.
So
And
yes.
I will I will
But they
tell
just have,
them.
like, Bolly and Furry got
Me being not intoxicated, I will tell her that maybe there are still people. I don't really want to say it, but I think there are people hunting us down because these orcish men had arrows that were with our names on it.
Yes. As he's sort of finishing his drink now, sort of sliding it away, he just, with his head in his hands, just, yes, we were aware of that. We have been keeping an eye out. That is why
Oh, I've seen us murder them.
Anjalia came to speak with you, to tell you that you were being hunted, but it appears that someone got to her first.
Sorry.
It is... No, it's not fine. It's... You keep apologizing like it's your fault.
Wonder why.
Well, it kind of is. If we were not
Well-
hunted, she would not be shooted.
Well, it's not your fault, it's Kip's fault. He was the one who suggested to make traps.
And he's, you know, actually, when you think about it,
When you do think about it.
he kind of died for killing a person. If you think about it.
Not amazingly, but sure.
Technically.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If he hadn't told us to make traps, and
Fuck,
then the
actually,
person die on the
Jesus.
traps, she would have told us to leave because we're being hunted.
Nova did.
Nova, you did this.
I did everything.
You killed Nova.
Yeah, you did.
We should vote Nova out of being DM because he killed Kit.
Kind of sus.
Hi, Handpack. What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Nothing.
How much do you know? How much did you listen to?
Huh? What's going on? Huh?
I think he just got back.
I just got
When
back.
did you start? When did you leave?
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, about 2 minutes ago.
Okay, you heard Bolly then, did you?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I want Bolly. I
was
want.
literally
I want.
screaming of laughter. How could
I
I
want.
not have...
I want Bolly and Rory fucking shipping to be happening soon. No, no, no.
all right.
I want Bolly. I want Bolly pics.
Yep.
Send
yep.
Bolly pics, please.
Oh, work on it, I guess.
Anyway. He simply says, right, well, if you're not doing anything, I was told to tell you that the Coat of the Dragon was sighted here, though they left yesterday.
I knew it.
Do you know where they went?
We have some agents that are posing as guards on the same caravan. Don't worry, we'll keep you informed.
Cool.
We murdered his sister, by the way. Did you guys?
Technically, it was Kit.
I don't think we should blame the dead guy.
I'm told him that it was us. We lied to the person.
And honestly, we don't like the thing. We
Well,
don't know if
that
she
is-
was tripped up by an arrow and then got into the pit.
Yeah, honestly, I have a feeling she was just dropped there as a means to ambush us.
Like it could have been the thing.
It was just a warning, like, ha.
Like, and at the same time, she has dark vision. Like, yo.
She was an elf.
So yeah, dark vision, yo. I think she would see a very obvious pit.
It wasn't a pit. It was literally a trip. It was tripwire, and then a little bit away, enough so it hit the torso and the head. A pile of fucking spikes. But anyway.
Oops.
Anyway.
So.
But other than that, our main focus should be to find this group that are hunting you and, well, get back the dragon egg and, well, right the wrongs.
The do you have any leads on other places near here?
I do know that talk of a black dragon egg has been spreading around Baldur's Gate. I do know that there are plenty of Orcish tribes around the area, though I don't know where. I am not well versed in Orcish tribes or anything of the sort. Tend to be rather secretive of their locations, oddly enough.
Nothing about the cult except here in Baldur's
The
Gate.
cult, they well, they were appearing to be posing as traders. And they were joining up with a large caravan group, as is custom in Baldur's Gate, for people going along the Great Tradeway. We know they're going along there, and again, as I said, I have operatives in there. That's why this place is so fucking empty.
So, like, we should go along the tradeway?
No. If you follow the cult, then, well, as I've been told from Leosin, you are specialists, so to speak. And the cult is a large operation, and what is currently more important is that you are being hunted. You have a dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And you...
It's a word.
Yes, and you need to making sure that another dragon is not put in the hands of those who would do evil with it, and to stop these group of people could be a good start. That's what I've been tasked to do. You could follow the cult if you wish to, though you may not come up with anything.
Okay, Orcish tribes. Okay. Thank you for the information, sir. Sorry for your sister. Goodbye.
Again, if you have not killed them already, I will murder whoever killed my sister. I swear on
Ma,
that.
he's pretty crispy.
Uh-oh.
And I will go back.
Okay.
I will kind of half fly, half waddle after him.
Okay. You both exit out. Rory sort of not so gracefully flying, but still flying. And you as you get out, you see again the man with brown wraps and a brown cloak standing there, waiting for you both to exit. And as you do, he simply picks up the harper symbol and hands it to you, Rory.
Okay.
And simply bows, and the shutters raise up as the desk comes back into place.
All right. We probably should go back and meet the wolfman.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna look above the building.
Perception check.
You're at disadvantage.
Why?
I'll say just because you're not completely blackout. You are just enhanced. No, you're just a bit buzzed. So just flat perception check.
That is a 5. So
You hear rustling, but nothing else.
oh boy. Okay.
I'll say, let's go. We can't waste time. I don't want to be here. And I'll get on Emily and just
Yeah,
go back to the
like,
place.
Yeah, you go back to the library that you left Netarellis at.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Nova.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering. Can we end at 9 rather than going on like for ages afterwards?
Sure.
Because I'd like to have some time afterwards before I go to sleep to do all the stuff. And hang
Of
out
course.
with
No, it's
you
fine.
for a bit. Yeah.
I got 2 hours of sleep last night.
Why?
Why?
I couldn't get to sleep all night. I was just half like awake for like.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
so this is why you were okay with the simp joke. Fucking, I hate the fact he's canon, but I also love the fact he's canon.
We all hate each other.
The other
Let's-
thing I'm still like,
Really,
like,
it's
gonna ask them if they want
funny.
to help me look to see if there's any spells to bring back.
Like,
Louder, John.
the answer was no.
The answer was I got a 3.
Okay,
I'm
John,
also gonna tell
I
them
know,
what I
I
found
know
out.
Kip was a very lovable character, but sometimes you might have to just let things go slightly.
Like, he did. Like, my man.
He can be revived. I'm not saying he can't be. But I'm saying he, right now, is gone.
So, do we come
Anyway,
back and see
yeah.
the whole?
You meet up with Naturalis.
I tell you about what I found out about the green thing.
Yeah.
I tell him what I found and all that basically. So we got that and that. So this was his sister actually. And like,
The bitch is doing better something.
Right, for the sake of brevity now, you three know everything that you three found out.
yeah, and we just I'm coming back. I don't want to be in the city for much longer.
You start heading back. Now, swapping over to Spencer and Cyril.
Uh-oh.
I've probably
Cyril,
woken up
Cyril,
by
you're
now.
asleep, correct? Or have you woken up?
Well, I've probably woken up by now.
How long did it take you to wake up?
I probably woke up around maybe 12.
Okay. So
PM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, midday is like it's PM, isn't it? Isn't midday
You
PM?
wake up quite groggy. Where is Spencer? What did Spencer do? Did he go back to his tree? What? Or did he try and watch the dragon?
Yeah, he watched the dragon since nobody else was there.
Right. So whilst Cyril is asleep, you see the dragon sniffing the air.
Uh-oh.
And it starts moving about the campsite. Some would say prowling.
That is fucking for gold.
Yeah, 12 a.m. is midnight and 12 p.m. is noon.
Yeah,
We know.
we know, yeah.
Anyway. And as it is prowling, it stops and turns towards one thing in particular.
Do I know what?
It is a bag.
Oh.
Oh
well,
fuck!
oh no. This might not go well.
Wait, am I awake yet? Is it 12 yet?
No.
Okay.
You're about an hour and a half off.
Hmm.
In your backpack.
Hey. What
as it
we're
starts approaching
doing.
it.
Stop that.
As it continues approaching it. As it gets to the backpack, with its mouth gingerly pulling on one of the strings to loosen the hold on the backpack.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Alarm spell still holds.
I am aware.
And I put a loud zing. I didn't put the like, so I would hear it and people around the backpack.
You can only choose one.
Then I will. Then only me. Then only me.
Okay.
Because it's from a distance.
While you are down in the, we're gonna have to retcon slightly, but whilst you are down in the Harper place, you hear a ringing in your head.
Oh, this is bad. In what part of the conversation was that?
About when you found out that his sister was the one who died.
I like bare my teeth and continue speaking normally, trying to,
Mm-hmm.
and tell. I cannot tell Rory, right?
You could, but I'm
I will
drunk.
just be there and tug because I know Spencer is there, and I just hope.
Hope he grabs the dragon again.
No, it's a fucking child.
It's also a dragon. As it pulls open the bag.
Fish.
Hey, you stop that.
It looks at you, looks back at the bag, and jumps.
Jumps where?
It takes a deep breath.
Uh-oh.
And dies.
Like, how much?
Oh,
I
God.
know dragons weigh a lot, even wormlings. How much would he weigh?
He is currently, Fisker, you see, he is half in the bag and half out. As his legs and tail swishing around in mid-air as
Hey.
you see the splashes of water coming out.
Oh, this isn't a good idea. I grab his tail and pull him out. This isn't a good idea.
Give me an athletics check.
Yep.
Didn't I leave a free
Oh
plate?
God, oh no. Athletics. 12.
How can you smell anything through the bag? That's weird though. Like,
It's A dragon.
Big
B,
nose.
it's not a dog. That's first of all.
First of all, it's a fucking dragon. Second of all, it's just because the bag of holding isn't isn't like you can't breathe in it, but it isn't technically airtight. If it's even slightly open, air can still get out of it and stuff.
But there's no air there to make the smell.
There is air technically, but there isn't, because otherwise it would just be a vacuum which would suck everything
It is a vacuum.
It isn't a vacuum.
That's no.
That is not what would happen. No, Alex. No, bad. I'm the DM.
But that's how.
Bad. I'm the DM. We're not breaking the laws of physics that badly on my account. Thank you very much. There is air, but it is not breathable.
It doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
Air, but you cannot breathe it. It's
It's
magical
called
air.
carbon dioxide. Okay. Yeah. It's so weird. Like, it's air, but it's not breathable. It's like, why, when people are in
It's
fires,
like
when people are in
oxygen is
house
our
fires, why don't they just breathe the smoke?
No, it is literally just like a small demi-plane on the astral plane. Astral plane is space.
Hey, would you also like to know something?
I know what you're going to say, but
I'm the
just saying.
DM, and that's not necessarily how it works.
But hey, what happens?
What happens? Let me roll an opposing athletics check, and
Please get bad.
okay, let me just.
I have a feeling you didn't. Uh-oh.
Women's are not strong. So,
Yeah, but I got a 12.
Still not that bad.
I put it in general apologies, but still.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It gets out.
How do you pull it out?
just by the sort of closer to the like the start of the tail, but like mostly in the middle.
Okay. As you sort of grab the tail, you pull it up as the dragon sort of writhing around. Now you see the water dripping off its face. You see a fish still in its mouth, flipping around. As you lift it up, it tries to scratch you with its hind legs, but and turn its head. It's still writhing around, trying to get a good bite on you. As it dropping the fish in the process, it just then stays still,
No acid?
turning its head slightly.
Oh god. Oh no.
You just hear words you don't understand of.
Fucking säg det. Tussa.
Screaming in Orcish.
And as it says that, it sort of stays there.
I let it down. But
All right,
like
as
I-
you
but,
start like
like,
lowering it down, it
further away
flaps
from the
its,
back.
flaps its wing. What, do you just
Uh-oh.
lift it? Do you just fucking carry it and walk it over to its fucking box?
No, I just want to stay in
Oh
between
come
the
on! This
dragon
is
and...
such a power play. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do that.
All right. Intimidation check.
Oh god.
Come on, Engie boy, Engie.
Oh no. What's my intimidation? Oh, it's a +3 now. That's a 10.
Not bad,
Okay,
average.
let me
It's
roll.
average. And you still have a grip of it, so you know.
Fuck's sake!
Did you roll a 1?
Got a 4. You just power played the fucking dragon.
Get some, you bitch!
Okay, as lifting it up, grumbling something in Orcish, you walk over and just shove it into its box. Sit like putting your feet over the exit of it, sitting down on the box as the dragon tries to sort of push past your legs with a bang on the side of the box of your fist. The dragon just and apparently seemingly lays down.
It would be funny if it just says respect.
Cyril, you wake up to see a Fisker sat on top of the crate for the dragon.
It do be 9.
It is 9 o'clock now. We're gonna start wrapping up literally in a few seconds anyway.
Okay, yeah.
We can end it
so
with
I-
the fucking power play if you want.
I mean, that is an alright end, I would say.
Okay.
Yes.
So, we're just ending it
Feels
here.
like a fairly good end for what's been a pretty, not great session.
Because of who?
Fairly uneventful.
Because of who?
I think it was a team effort
Bushman lovers.
on throwing this game.
You gave me the opportunity.
Okay, it was not me. It was.
Yes, you did. He was right there.
You could have said no.
Literally, like, I'm gonna have to fucking make Bolly now. I'm gonna have to make him as an actual sheet.
No,
Sia
you don't-
20
like, you
simp.
just need to bring
Sia
shit back,
20
and then
simp.
everyone will be happy.
Are
His
you?
class,
Are you?
his class is simp.
Oh my god, I'm making a whole new class, aren't I?
His special ability, getting blushed.
Fine, I will make an entirely new D&D class called Simp, and Bolly is
Yeah.
a level 21.
No, I fucking bet if you Google it, you'll probably find one. I fucking bet.
Yeah, but I think I should make one.
So-
One of the
Hello.
things is literally just going to be tier 3 sub.
Is it like a racial ability or?
no, because
Okay,
his race is.
Wait.
You guys don't know his race, except spoiler alert, it's Bushman.
Man.
Bushman. You're
Oh my
making
God.
a new race and class just for
We
him.
did almost nothing.
You guys did literally
I feel
jack
like
shit.
I feel like I did more role playing in this than any other.
Yeah,
game.
you did.
I-
I'm starting to realize what it takes to get you guys to roleplay. For Fisker, I needed to have a character antagonize him and have tragedy strike. For Frony, I need to dangle a bit of technology on above
Not
his
always.
under our nose. For Cyril, I need sort of high stakes fucking warlock patron being a dick. I haven't figured out Naturalis's yet, and fucking Rory's she just needs a simp.
I don't know, that's a phone roleplay.
I roleplay always. Don't you dare, Nova. You don't dare.
Yeah, but there's levels of roleplay. Anyway,
I'm trying.
you're doing very well. You're doing very, very well, Fisker. You really are.
Alright.
You're doing really well.
We should stop the recording.
Yeah, we probably
Or
should.
have you already?
He
Anyway,
cut up.
Like and subscribe.
like and
Like
subscribe.
and subscribe now.
Ring the bell.
Now, ring
Like
the
and
bell.
Subscribe.
Kill
Them.
you.
Like and
Nova,
subscribe,
Nova's
and
gonna-
you might even get your own Bolly.
Please
Thank
do
you
it.
and
Name
goodbye.
This episode something
I will
around
personally
Oh,
simp for
no.
any of you.
Yep, you heard the man.
Bolly.